Hello everyone, I'm Evelyn. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are decorating an apartment, but this one is in Evergreen Harbor. So it's been a while since I decorated any of the apartments over here. I just, for some reason, have slightly forgotten that they existed. So I really wanted to decorate a single mom apartment the other day, and I felt like it had been a while, and I was just looking around San Myshuno and just felt like I'd kind of done the smaller apartments so many times. And then it hit me that we also have apartment buildings in Evergreen Harbor. So I am building in the Pinecrest ones. I cannot remember what the different areas in this world are called at the moment, but I'm sure you can recognize the surroundings, although it's a little bit funny because Evergreen Harbor does that thing where the surroundings look different depending on what initiatives or whatever they're called, the neighborhood plans, depending on which ones you got activated. And I can never remember. Everyone always asks, or not everyone, but every time I do an apartment here, I always get asked what plans that I have activated for the area. And I did that like years ago by now, like 2020. It's a while ago, so I cannot remember what they're called, but it's something to do with green neighborhood or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know. It's the one that gives the fancy windows because I like those ones a little bit more than the other ones. I have not touched them either. I've not used tool on the windows or anything like that. The terrace as well is empty because you can't place stuff out there unless you got tool, but I didn't want to mess it up. So, because if you don't have tool or if you're playing on PlayStation or just console, I don't remember. You can't actually, I think it's gonna mess with the download and stuff, so we're not decorating the terrace today, just want to say. But I think you can do it if you got a tool. Don't quote me on it though, because that could be wrong. I have not tested it. But we're decorating for a single mom and an infant or a baby. I forgot what they're called. You know, that life stage. Yes, infant? I think it's infant. So there's a nursery sort of situation in this apartment as well. I don't know what the background story is. I think it might just be that it's a single mom who decided to do it on her own, you know? I think that's what I kind of decided at the start, but if you got any other background story, let me know. And I wanted the apartment to not be perfect in style, if you will, so like it's not all super put together like style wise. She's been very specific about it, if you know what I mean. I just wanted to kind of show some personality and just have fun, especially like adding rugs, for example. I think rugs can add a lot of like a different vibe. So I chose this one here in the living room, which I don't personally feel like style-wise goes with either the chair or the couch, but the colors tie them together. So also another thing is I've done like apartments for single moms before that have been very pastel-y, but I didn't want to do just pastels for this apartment. I still wanted it to have like darker wood floors, for example, and like a warm feel to it. So often pastels for me end up being a little bit cold when it comes to the interior, because I think pastels look very good with like white and gray, for example. But I wanted this apartment to have a warmer feel to it. So we're both using the darker wood floors here. We're also adding some wooden items in the rooms that have a darker color as well. And the walls are also, some of them are a little bit off-white or / beige. It could be both. I don't know. I think everything looks nice together. It's very cozy here. I also think there's some personality showing, and I also think it's a very calm apartment. I don't know, it doesn't give me like the wild vibes, if you get what I mean. Like, it's just very calm. I think the mix of dark wooden floors mixed with the pastel colors for some reason just makes it feel very calm to me. There's a little bit of like a spice with the rug in the living room, but not too much. Still keeping it very simple. So I hope you guys will like this apartment. But anyway, I've had a very busy week. I actually finally got the keys to my apartment, so technically I could start moving now, but I just don't know. I'm kind of like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I haven't even packed yet. So I have friends over yesterday because we're going to, I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram, but I post stories now and then over there, just from what I'm doing in my day to day. And I went to a concert with them, and the concert was basically, like, we didn't buy tickets for it. It's at this, like, fun park. So we have season cards or season tickets. You can just kind of come and go as you want, basically. And then they do concerts on Fridays. And yesterday, a Queen tribute band played. It was actually really good. Just want to say, like, we had a great time. They played really well, and the lead singer, I mean, those are some big shoes to fill because Freddie Mercury is amazing. But he did pretty good. The lead singer did pretty good, so we had a good time. But they got here and were basically like, oh, so you're moving in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? You haven't started packing yet? And I'm like, when is it normal to start packing? I don't know. So now I think I'm gonna start packing stuff together like from Monday or something. When is it normal to start packing? Remember, I only live in an apartment. It's not like I have to pack a whole house, and I can literally dedicate full days to do it. So it's not like I only have like a few hours after I come home from work. I can say, well, I mean, I would probably do it during what I call the weekend, which is Friday, Saturday. But, like, I don't know. When is it normal to start packing? I feel so inexperienced all of a sudden. But I think I've also realized that the last 2 times I've packed and moved, it has been from Denmark to Scotland and from Scotland to Denmark. So it's kind of been like a different situation. I've never had to move from one apartment in the city to another apartment in the city. So where I could bring all my stuff, because I couldn't do that with Scotland, neither on the way there or everything I'd kind of gathered, collected while I lived there. I had to leave some of it behind. So I haven't been in this situation before. I've never tried to actually move from one apartment to another one and bring all my stuff and all my furniture with me. So I don't know. Like, I literally do not know. And I was just like, they asked, very confused, like, you haven't started packing yet? And I'm like, no, when am I supposed to start packing? Because I was just like, yeah, I'm going to do it like a week before. But apparently that's not normal. I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So if you know, let me know. But I'm very excited to move the stuff over there now that I've gotten the chance to take very precise measurements of everything and I know exactly where the furniture can be. I'm very excited to do the moving vlogs as well. I'm planning on doing 2 because there's a lot of stuff to pack and move and then unpack. I have a lot of books and those suck to move, so that's gonna be a whole situation. So yeah, very excited for it. And yes, I think I've decided that I do want to recreate the apartment in The Sims, but I'm not fully set on the idea yet. So it's not a promise, but it might happen. It's not a promise, but it might happen. So anyway, again, if you have any suggestions or anything that you'd like to see from me over the next couple of weeks, let me know in the comments because I will be bulk recording a little bit for those couple of weeks where I'm moving and unpacking and stuff. So it would be a massive help to me if there's anything like specific you'd like to see from me, because coming up with so many ideas all at once can be a little bit difficult, especially when you have to force it, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys like this apartment though. If you do, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. It's uploaded as a room build, so you're gonna have to look for the room build. It's the usual thing with apartments. Also, the tray files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box as well as in the pinned comment, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel. So if you like to read or watch people talk about books, watch videos where people talk about books. I feel like I skipped a word there. It's fine. Definitely go check it out. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor. Your dark brown eyes reflect fireflies, living bright nights, getting me high on life. It's a night to stay up late, things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching